Okay guys, so it's the next day for me, so I might sound a little more energetic. You know, I got some coffee in me, we're ready to go, I'm excited. So this is what we got so far. You know, I finished the roof, almost. Yep, that little spot up there. Yep, missed it. That's okay, I will get to it, I promise. And I got all the sides in, it's looking fantastic. I was standing over in the ranch pens, and this build just looks fantastic, even from a distance. I'm loving it. But our next steps, we still got a lot to go. So this is a really big build for me, and I'm loving it. I gotta terraform this out. You know, obviously I'm not gonna leave it on dirt pillars like this, but that's the height I do want it at. So that's gonna be something I have to do off camera. I was gonna do that before, didn't. That's okay. But now we have our next step, and it's the last step in our build process before we start decorating. And that is, well, we need a way to get into these houses. You know, we got a house here, house there. Well, now we're down here. We need to get up there. How do we do it? So what I'm thinking is just a little staircase, obviously staircase, but it's going to come down out here and then shoot down to here. So it's going to be a little L-shaped staircase. So we're going to come down, over, and then we're going to do the same thing here, down, and then in, so that, you know, all the traffic is forced towards the center. And then we'll probably run a path, you know, out that way, then we'll run it over here, you know, going into the village, making everything nice. And there's something I wanted to talk about, and that is our paths. And that's to go ahead and start manipulating our villagers so that they are forced to use the paths. You know, we can make it so that the path is their best route. And doing that is something like this, right? It's ugly right now, I know, but I promise I'll fix it. We're going to put a nice retaining wall on this one. But anywhere where I see them jumping like this, you know, I don't want them to be cutting these corners. I want them to be on the path, going here, going like so. I just realized I need 2 more granite. That's okay. I'll fix that in a bit. I just changed this. But we can go ahead and force them to take the paths by just making, you know, the path that they want to take obsolete. And just like I did here, you know, I took back the hill. You know, now they can't just go ahead, and I can still, you know, the quick route, but that's, you know, that's me. So yeah, that's how we're going to be doing that, and that's how I want to do all the paths. Okay, so I guess to get things started, we have to pick out a design. I'm thinking a 3 wide path with fences on each side, so it looks really wide, really comfortable, and then we narrow into this 1 wide door. So I'm thinking that, you know, we'll do a strip of our jungle wood here and go ahead, make that like a little stripe down the middle of our path until we get to our formal roads. And then on each side, we will keep our stone brick. So what we're gonna have to do is, I think I'm just gonna take this all the way in, just kind of make it seamless to where, you know, put a little slab there, switch out for our jungle wood, and basically just keep going down just like this all the way. I'm not gonna make it go straight down. We'll probably go down 1 or 2 more, and then we'll have like a little balcony turnaround area. So if we go like dish, a little bit like so, probably right about there would be actually a good balcony. So by that, I mean, if we go, let's do 1, 2, and then like so, and then we'll have just a little 3x3 landing pad basically. So it looks something like so. I'll obviously make it look a little thicker and nice, and we'll put little pillars, but this is just for more proof of concept than anything. So we can go something, not like that, that's for sure. That was just a bad idea on my end. But if we go through, take all this out, kind of swap that out for that little slabby jabby, go ahead like so, and something like that. Yeah, I'm thinking this. That'll look okay. And then we can just continue our little design, just like so. And that's basically what they're gonna be. Like, in a nutshell, that technically could work. You know, if I just didn't want to do anything good and make everything look bad. But you know me. I try my best. Not everything looks great, but I promise I am trying. And so from here, we basically are just gonna replicate everything. You know, it's gonna be super easy to do since we already had the framework done. And we can do something like that. And that's where this will end, because it'll just force them, you know, to actually go inside their house. Shame on them, right? But, so we'll just go something like this. And, you know, let me get all that. And then we can take our fences. Now, they're kind of just hanging there, but we'll get to that. We'll kind of go ahead and get this straightened out here in a second. So, but if I go something kind of like this looks a little bad, so I might put, just a nice little stone pillar right there. I guess we'll kind of play that one by ear. But if we continue on, this should go over, up, over, and up one more time. And that should be basically it. I can go ahead and place another stone block there to make it look nice. I don't know if that looks nice or not, but it's there now. So we got this little path, right? And we can kind of go under here. And what I'm thinking is we can just kind of stretch this along, because obviously I still need to, bulk up, the staircase and make it look nice, right? And I think that does it fairly well. Yeah, I like that. That looks really nice. I think we'll keep it like this. And then I'll come through, just like so. We can come down. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad, except it's not where it should be. It should be over one more block. Yeah, I was actually going to terraform this out, but why would I terraform this? This is perfect already. So that looks really nice. Come down on this corner as well. And then we can go ahead, fill some things in, just like this. And probably, what I'm thinking is I will I'm debating how I want to do this corner, right? Because we can definitely do something like this, which I think looks really nice, except I can't do it on this one. If I do, it might look weird with that one stair there. Yeah, it kind of looks weird, not gonna lie. I could go up one more and then make a perfect little square, but does that look weird? Let me know if that looks weird in the comments. I think it kind of does, but it doesn't look terrible at the same time. That's a terrible way to say something, but it kind of is where we're at. It's kind of a weird situation. So, but I think something like that could definitely work. Okay, I've come to appreciate this design. I like it, right? I think it looks really good. It's super, I guess, like the rest of the build, super strong and structural. I say it a lot, but that's a style I really like, is when something's, just big and you can tell it's not going anywhere. I just like that style of building. And by the way, that's what the other side's supposed to look like. We got the little fence going across the top, just like we did on the sides, or similar to what we did on the sides. So now we got this beautiful stairway going up into our house. So that's cool. Now we just need some doors. Probably just, I guess I could technically put individual doors on all this, because you can place rooms inside of rooms, and the villagers will still recognize it. So that's really nice. I think I'm going to put a little fence right here, which is perfect because I already have the stuff I need. I kind of just want to jump over there, but we'll just do it later. So just like so, you can still look down, you can look out. I think it's a really cool idea to have this. So that's really nice to have. So we just need a door, an item frame, and that's one house. We already got the tavern. That's technically ready. I need some chairs in there for it to be a functional one, but I also need beds in here. Alright, so here's a quick little look. Hopefully I don't get shot while talking to you about this. But look at this. Yes, that really pulls it together. It kind of adds that layer of depth that I feel like this one large wall was missing. There was no like tower on the side pushing out. So it's just a big flat wall, and that's not something I generally like to have. So now that we have this, that's the structure done. All I have to do is put in doors, put in tokens, some beds. But now we need to decorate a little bit, because there's a couple things I want to do inside. Now, obviously we need tables, we need chairs. I have a little bar area, so that's a little, I like that. We're gonna need, some more chairs upstairs, just some more decorations. I would like to get rid of these torches inside, at least hide them a little better. The one behind the bar area, I'm okay with. No one's ever gonna be back there and you're never gonna see it. You might see a little smoke, but that's okay. But we do need to get tables, some chairs, I'm thinking we'll do these little plants, the kind of stereotypical. You're going to have a glowstone with our trapdoors surrounding it with a couple of pieces of leaves on top. And I think that'll look nice if we do that in each corner. Maybe put some tables in, like some just square tables and some really long tables. Yeah, so let's get into that. Check this out. Level 100 with a blessing. That's awesome. That's so cool to see. I love it. But anyhow, I have to go to the nether just for a little quick trip for some netherrack. Hello, Mr. Architect. Let's go ahead. Wow, I'm really happy I bought the tavern. It might have gone up because I already bought the tavern, but you never know. So we are here for 2 bed 4s. So 1, 2. Yeah, I make sure I don't shift click anymore because that's how I ended up with a second sheep pen that I'll probably never need. I never know. We might get another pen. I doubt it, but it's there if I have it. I have no better use for it, so it's just gonna, just hang out, I guess. So with all this in hand, we got our 2 beds, we have a tavern, I have another rancher token. I'm thinking about getting a second rancher. They're doing okay, but I also only have 3 different types of animals, and I'm thinking it would speed up the process a little bit. So let's go ahead. I need to go ahead, still make those doors. I'm still waiting on stuff to smelt, so we'll be getting into that soon. Alright, so this is going to be kind of dangerous because I have yet to move the wall. So that's going to kind of pose some problems maybe, but we'll handle that as I go. During the next day, I should be able to, wrap this thing around. So that shouldn't be too big of a problem, but I really wanted to get into this now. So if we go ahead, I have an idea for, our tables. We're going to kind of steal the same concept that we used in the library. But now the question is, how close do I want these? Now I'm thinking we'll do something kind of like this. We'll take that out for now, and we'll have our ends just like so. Except I think I want to push this in one so that they can have some space to walk. Technically, chairs don't have hitboxes, so that's quite convenient. Let's see how far out we want to go. I'm thinking probably to right here, actually. That's not a bad distance, because if I go like so, and then we can have a little bit shorter of a table on this side too. I want it to look nice, and that's the main goal. So basically, yeah, there's our tables. Let's go ahead, grab our chairs, wrap them around, and then I'll mirror it on the other side. And the moment of truth is the tavern. And there we go, we have ourselves a tavern. Yes. Now, I don't have enough glowstone to decorate this today, so I have to go out and, find a bunch. Probably another stack is, well, I don't need a stack, but if I'm gonna go and do it right. So, there's our tavern. Next up is the little houses. And there's a house 4. It did register. At least from the outside it said it registered. These beds haven't turned yet. Now, that makes me wonder if I can actually have these doors. I don't think I can. Yep, nope, you cannot have doors inside of your house, so they have to be open, just like so. So I'll take these out. That's not too big of a deal. So that will work just like so. Let's go to the other side. Okay, and just like so, we're done. Oh, it's so nice to have this place finally completed. This build is amazing, and I love it. Now, I still have to do the terraforming, but I know you don't want to see me do that, so... And I can't talk to you while I do it, so I'm just going to do it off camera. Well, there you have it, guys. A tavern and 2 houses. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's so amazing. It's beautiful. I couldn't ask for it to turn out any better than this. So I'm really, really excited. I hope you enjoyed this build as well. Now, I said I had an announcement. Now, it's not really an announcement, but more of a poll. Now, I have 2 options for the next episode. Should I build an enchanter, or should I build a school? We have so many hearts, so many of them. It's crazy how many there are, so I'm pretty excited about it. So let me know what you want down below in the comments sections. Leave a like, and if you stuck around this long, you might as well subscribe. I mean, you're obviously enjoying it. So, until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.